Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm hoping that you all are having a lovely day today. So today we are back at the channel with another speed build, and this is a build that I've been working on for I think a month or so. This was very long in the making, and I'm so excited to show you what I've been done. Oh my gosh. Anyways, we are now in Brindleton Bay. This is on the, I think, yeah, this is the 64 by 64. This is the largest lot out there, and we are building another mansion. Surprise. So this is not a modern mansion. This is a traditional one. I'm really I'm embracing the traditional vibes here. Usually, you know, I always was modern, but the last like 6-7 months, I've been on the traditional, you know, on the traditional train, and I'm liking it. I'm loving all these traditional builds. Maybe I'm gonna do a castle somewhere, maybe. I've been thinking about castles. It's because of Simproof, because she's a castle queen, and you know, she has been doing the Red Keep from Games of Thrones. Games of Thrones? Is it called? Yeah, Games of Thrones. Oh my gosh, Mona. Yeah, so she's been doing so many gorgeous builds, and I love looking at them, but you know, the idea of starting a castle makes me nervous and anxious, so I don't know, but you know, maybe it's time for me to step out of my comfort zone and build something I've never done before. But she's definitely one of my biggest inspirations, you know, so yeah, a little plug for my bestie in this video. Go check out Simproof. I will link her video or her channel in my description of the video. Anyways, yeah, we're building in Brindleton Bay. Because we are in Brindleton Bay, I am gonna do a lot of focus on the cats and dogs pack. I was thinking, you know, we are in Brindleton Bay. What we are building actually fits in so nice with the scenery, with the world. And I thought, let's really utilize the cats and dogs pack again, because it's a really good pack, especially, you know, gameplay wise, but also build mode wise. I mean, there are so many great objects. I cannot stress it enough. I love the world. I love all of the objects. I love that there's a veterinarian career. Yes, it's still broken for me, but still the idea that I can create a vet office in my game is so excited, and I actually did that. So for this build, the people who are living here are veterinarians, very high up vets. So, you know, they could afford their own mansion because they're doing celebrity dogs. All of the dogs from the Del Sol Valley and the cats, you know, they come here to Brindleton Bay to have all of their, you know, cats and dogs neutered and checked out. You know, they are the celebrity pet caretakers, or, you know, veterinarians. So that's why they have this mansion, and I thought that was a really nice little story point. So they have their own little office at home. They also are gonna have their large office. I actually did already create a veterinarian or a vet clinic for Brindleton Bay. I actually made two, a more traditional one and a more modern one. I will link both of them here up in the screen if you are interested in those. But let me know, do you want me to build another vet clinic? I can do that. Although, you know, what's the fun in that? But you know, if you want me to do one, I will do that. I'm definitely open for more build suggestions. I know I closed my build list like, I think 1.5 years ago. I closed down my entire build list, and I said to you all, so like, no suggestions anymore, no celebrity builds. You know, I'm not taking anything, and that's because I had such a really deep depression. I've been struggling with depression like so long. If you are following my channel, you probably do know that already, that I've been going up and down. You know, my mood is everywhere, and you know, sometimes my depression is really, really bad, and sometimes it's like next to nothing. And at this point, I'm in that zone that I'm feeling really, really good. I'm feeling really motivated and happy about myself, about my life. You know, things are changing. I'm moving out of this house that I'm living in with my, you know, mother-in-law next to me. I cannot stress enough, don't ever live next to your mother-in-law. Unless you have like a really, really good relationship, don't do it. Because it's so stressful on your own relationship, you know, with your husband or with your girlfriend, or, you know, however your relationship is. It's just so very stressful. So we're moving out. And I think that's also, you know, making me less stressed, just less depressed, to be honest, because I'm feeling happier. And the thought that I'm escaping is making me happy. And then also I met these amazing simmers when I was out at LA. I actually, you know, created a few besties there, and that's so much fun because I have no friends here in Belgium whatsoever. So, you know, I'm feeling happy about my life. So I'm opening up the suggestion list again. So, you know, if you have a build in mind that you want me to do, leave a link down below, you know, or, you know, go and check me out on Twitter and try to contact me there. You know, if you want a build put on a list, let me know, because I am starting a brand new list. The old list I actually threw away. I'm so sorry for the people who suggested like really beautiful builds. But I'm starting a new list. I have a few things already written down for tropical builds that some of you suggested. But yeah, I'm opening it up and I'm gonna start again. So also celebrity builds, yes. Those can be requested as well. I'm opening up the celebrity build request list. So yeah, you heard it right. It's opening. So yeah, leave it down below or contact me wherever you want. You know where to find me, and I will add you to my list. Anyways, as you can see, the house is taking shape. It's looking so nice. I love this house. I found this house. It's a recreation, by the way. You know me. I love recreating things. That is definitely one of my more strongest points in the game. And I found this house on actually a listing. This is for sale, if I have this correct. I think it was a real estate agent that I found this on, and I just thought, oh my gosh, this is such a gorgeous home. So I definitely was inspired by that house. It's not a complete copy. You know me. I like to recreate, but not do a complete copy. So the front, I kind of looked at, okay, how is this house flowing? You know, where are the little porches? And I did definitely copy that, but I gave it my own little flair. The left side, the back side, that's all on me. I didn't take anything from that build, and you know, I just went with it and I created something that I loved in my own little style, and I like it. So let me know in the comments down below what you thought about this build. Of course, we're not done yet. There's so much more to see. This video is 40 minutes long. I'm so sorry if you don't like long speed builds. You know, if you're like new to the channel and you're like, dang it, girl, what are you doing? Yeah, this is me. That's how I am. I'm Mona. I like to do very long as speed builds and torture myself with these voiceovers. But this is definitely a step up, because if you didn't notice it from the title of the video, this is only a one-parter. Yes, I managed to put everything in a 40-minute video and not two 40-minute videos. So I'm definitely making progress in my speed builds and my editing. So yes, this is a one-parter. You can now download this from the gallery. It's right there if you want to. You know, it's on LoveSimplySim. That's my gallery name. And you can check out the house there. And there's also gonna be a house tour of this mansion tomorrow up on the channel for the people who are like, okay, Mona, I love that you cut it all out and make it smaller, but now I didn't really see all of the rooms properly. Don't worry, I got you. I've created also a tiny house tour or a walkthrough where I go through every room, comment on why I did what I did, and of course highlighting all the features that I love. That's also something that I do. So that will be up tomorrow on the channel for you to check out on a Sunday. So yeah, really excited about that as well. I love doing these house tours. I know not everyone watches my house tours, but I just love making them. They're so much fun. So yeah, here playing around with, I couldn't connect that little section to the house. It just didn't work because the foundation was a little bit lower than the other foundation, you know, so it was glitching out. But in the end, I just added in a tree there in that little corner, so you don't really see that it's not connected. Also, making sunbeds again. This is the final time that we are doing it. The next time that you will see me create a mansion with sunbeds, it will be real actual sunbeds. And we also get sunbeds in the base game. So if you don't have island living, that's okay. Just use the base game ones. Those are actually really nice as well. They remind me of my own sunbeds that I have here. I have like these wooden ones. I have dark wooden ones with opening gaps in between. And then I put a pillow, you know, a long pillow on it so you can lay on it. The base game ones remind me of those sunbeds, you know, a little bit cheaper ones, not as luxurious, but everyone has one. So yeah, anyways, I have my coffee here because, like I said, it's a 40-minute speed build and I need to be hydrated and also awake. So let me take a little coffee sip for the people who hate my sipping. I'm sorry. But it's so good. And I'm back to my good coffee. I stopped the diet. I know. I'm so awful. I've been dieting and working on my, just on my general health. Because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to EA Play. I'm going to be such a cow. I need to lose weight. So I've been living really, really healthy. And then I came back and I was like, okay, done with the healthy thing. Where are my snacks? And I've been binging on everything. It's so unhealthy. But I will be picking up my healthy diet again next week. But this weekend I am enjoying the normal coffee. I'm drinking Dolce Gusto Douwe Egberts coffee. It's the best coffee out there for me personally. It's like Dutch coffee. It's the best coffee for me. Douwe Egberts coffee. But yeah, that's what I'm drinking. So so good, and it's still hot. So yeah, as you can see, I'm landscaping the place. I love that we had so much extra space on the side to landscape. A little bit bummed out that we didn't have enough space on the backyard to really make it a lush and luxurious garden, because I did take up lots of space at the front garden, but I knew I wanted a house with curb appeal, and I actually did, because I found this on a real estate agent, this house, and I actually Googled house with great curb appeal. That was my Google search. And then I found this house on a listing. So, you know, it's so weird how you can find awesome houses, because I had a build. I didn't know what I wanted to build, but I knew it needed to be a house with a great curb appeal. So weird. I just knew I wanted to do, you know, this grand driveway up and then, you know, lots of trees and such. And I think I succeeded. I think it looked really nice. And you can see the house is definitely taking shape. I added in all the windows where they needed to be, you know. And then here also some windows on the side before I forgot those. So this is where the kitchen is gonna be. So the kitchen has definitely a connection to the outdoor area. You can add in, you know, your dining stuff there. I didn't really do that. I actually kept the exterior a little bit plain. Maybe I'm gonna add in a barbecue before I upload this to the gallery, because I did forget to add in a barbecue outdoors. And I haven't uploaded this to the gallery yet because I do things a little bit backwards. So usually I build my houses, then I create my speed builds like I'm doing right now and do my voiceover and such. And when I'm done with that, I actually start play testing the houses and then, you know, take out all the kinks and mistakes and all of the walls that I forgot to paint. I do those after I do my speed builds. Usually I do that when this is like rendering, because rendering a speed build takes me like an hour. And then it's like an hour of me just waiting. So I always do it like that, so that I can fill the gap of waiting with me perfecting the house, taking out all of the little mistakes and all the kinks. And I actually didn't do that for my Hollywood mansion that I did a house tour for yesterday. And that's why there were so many problems with that house, because usually there's always some kind of routing issue or, you know, just walls that aren't painted. But I just didn't have the time for that. For the house that I made yesterday, or that I showcased yesterday, the Hollywood mansion. So yeah, lesson learned. Always play test before uploading to the gallery, even if you don't have enough time, Mona. just make it happen. Get time somewhere, you know. But yeah, anyways, you're starting with the backyard. I had this little section here that I didn't really know what I wanted to do with it. And I decided to just pave it all in. So it's all enclosed with nice little bushes and trees, as you can see. And I'm gonna use that as the actual back garden for hanging up clothes. So there will be a clothing line. I also add in a toddler pool for, you know, the toddlers. They need to splash around in a pool if we're not in the in Sulani, because in Sulani toddlers can actually play in shallow water. Did you know that? I think, oh my god, I'm never gonna leave the island. You all gonna hate me because I'm always gonna be on the island. No, like seriously, I love that they included toddlers and that they can actually splash around. I'm also really excited to look at Cass. Are there new Create a Sim items for toddlers? I don't really do Create a Sim, but when I do create a family, the toddler is where I focus my most attention, the toddler, and then the teen girl. Those are the two things that I love to do in Create a Sims. All of the other Sims, I really throw, you know, things on them and I'm like, okay, I'm done. I don't care. But the toddler and the teen girl are the two things that I really like in Create a Sim and I will spend a lot of time on. So I'm hoping that there are new Cass items. I didn't check that out, but I will be doing that, of course, when the pack is gonna release. And it's like almost a few days left and I can get the pack. And I'm gonna start creating so many videos for you all. I'm so excited. Anyways, starting with the kitchen. So the kitchen, I'm going with the kitchen counters from, what's that pack again? Oh my gosh, I forgot. It's like Parenthood. That's right, from the Parent. Still my favorite kitchen counters. These ones and the Jungle Adventure ones. Again, the ones from Island Living. They forgot the island. There were no upper kitchen counters, so I really couldn't say anything that's positive about it. So I thought, you know what, let's wait off with my comment because they said they was gonna fix it. So I did. So I'm hoping that they're gonna fix the kitchen counter and the kitchen island, you know, the upper counters and such, and that they will be in the release of the game so that I can actually review those items and I can say, okay, they are nice, they are lovely, or that they are crap. I don't know. I'm holding back judgment because people make mistakes. I know I do a lot and I'm gonna give them the benefit of a doubt and hopefully they will include them when the pack releases. Fingers crossed, you all. Let's make miracles happen. Anyways, here furnishing the family room and I love this layout of the kitchen and the family room. You don't really see it that great now, but I actually connected the both. I'm gonna connect them with these windows, these open large windows that we've gotten with the Cats and Dogs expansion pack. You can see them there, like, yeah, you saw it a little bit. So there's an arch and then there are two windows next to that with kind of a fencing. I just love that. That gives me such a really romantic feeling inside this house. Definitely love the layout of this house and how it all is furnished. So like I said, I'm emphasizing the Cats and Dogs expansion a lot. I am combining it with other packs. So there's like Seasons in here. There's Parenthood, like I said. There is the Jungle Adventure pack in here. I also add in Laundry Day. There's Spa Day. There is Outdoor Retreat in here. Let's keep it at lots of packs. I think that is the best thing to say. I can build with a pack restriction because if you haven't seen that, I did create an entire series of me only using 4 packs, and that is the Let's Build a Farmhouse series. I did it with Seasons, Get Together, and Parenthood. Yeah, Seasons, Get Together, I think Parenthood and Laundry Day. If I have that correct. There were like 4 packs that I used. And that's an awesome build. And I really could do almost everything that I wanted with those 4 packs, which is amazing. And I will be doing a pack restricted build with the upcoming island pack as well. So I will be doing Island Living, Jungle Adventure, Laundry Day, because it's such a small stuff pack, but I love it so much. So yeah, so Island Living, what did I say? Jungle Adventure. So we have a game pack, we have an expansion pack, we have our stuff pack, and I'm probably adding in one more pack, but I'm not sure yet which one I want to do. Leave your suggestions down below. Let me take another coffee sip. So you already see what this room is here. So this is the entertainment room. I love to add in entertainment rooms in my mansion. So we have a bar, we have a piano, there's a little bit of a seating area there. So it's definitely just for entertaining when we have guests over. I will direct them there, make them a beverage and just sit there, relax, enjoy each other's company. Maybe use that room also for when, you're having a dinner party and dinner is not quite ready. And you group them all there. And then here starting the home office, because like I said, really focusing on the cats and dogs. So of course they have their own home veterinarian office. So I'm making a corner counter here for all of the stuff that vets, use, all of their equipment. Added in cookie jars for the cats and dogs, and little treats if they were nice, if they, were good boys and good girls. They get a little treat. There's a computer to work on. There's this station where your pet can stand on when they're examining them. I try to really use all the items that you need for a veterinarian office. I didn't add in the neuter machine because it's so large, so bulky. I was like, nope, not adding that one in. If they want to get their cat neutered, they need to go to the actual veterinarian clinic. Here it's just like, doing quick researches and such. So yeah, anyways, what am I doing here? Oh, I'm making it a little bit smaller, I think. Yeah, just a tiny bit. What am I doing here? I wanted to add in a basement, but it wasn't working out. That is what I'm doing here. I forgot that I did it. I was like, should I do a basement? But then, another basement. Adding in a basement is another 10 minutes of speed build. That was really what I was thinking. I was like, nope, we don't need a basement. We have a swimming pool outdoor. We have our vet clinic. This, we have everything we need. We didn't need a basement for this build. So yeah. Anyways, what am I doing here? So sorry, I have a cold again. It's my never-ending cold. Although I did get rid of my cold for like a few months when I stopped working at the supermarket. When I was working at the supermarket, I was always in the cold. I did the dairy section and the bakery section. So I went from hot to cold all the time, and I was always having a cold. But then I started working at IKEA last year in September, and my cold did go away, but it's back again because of LA and all the air conditioning. Anyways, as you guys saw, I did add in a tiny little laundry room. I love laundry rooms. I need them in every house. It makes it so realistic. And I'm also getting my own actual laundry room in my new house that, they're currently building. This house that I'm living in right now, my laundry is actually set in my bathroom. I have a very large bathroom here. I'm always nagging about my house that I'm living right now. Well, it's actually really spacious, but it's so awfully divided. So, downstairs we have our main bathroom right behind the kitchen. So if you need to pee, you need to walk, stair down, go through the living room, go through the kitchen, go through the little hallway, and then you have the toilet. So, by then you already peed your pants. But I do have to say the bathroom is like really spacious. You can fit in a shower, a bathtub, double sinks, cabinets, for all of the towels, and even a section for the washer and dryer. So the bathroom is really large here. I'm actually downsizing my bathroom in my new house, but the laundry room will be separate, and I'm getting 2 toilets. So, 2 toilets in a house is such a blessing. We're working with 1 right now, and that with a teenager and, a husband that is like 1.90 meters 90. He's like really large. You know, there's a lot of poop in him. So they use the toilet all the time and it's annoying. So I'm getting 2 toilets in my new home, which excites me a lot. You know, don't know why, but you know, the idea that I don't always need to wait a half an hour makes me happy. Anyways, we're furnishing here one of the first bedrooms, and this is the master bedroom, the master suite. You probably already guessed it. We're getting this walk-in, not a walk-in, but a wardrobe section right there, which I think looks really nice. We have the bed all centered and nice looking right there, definitely using some of the season's items here. And there's also a separate ensuite bathroom with a sauna. So yeah, really nice, very luxurious for the people who are living here. And they also get a very large and spacious bathroom section. So there's a bathtub in that little corner nook there. I actually added in a shower. We're getting double sinks, a toilet, very important. There's a toilet here. So yeah, it's very spacious. The master wing is very spacious and nice, and I love it. And they also get their own private little balcony, which I did furnish, but with you all, you will see that of course in the house tour, because I think I cut out all that footage of me furnishing the little balcony, although it's not really much. It's just, you know, a chair and such, and that's it. But yeah, there will definitely be furnishing there. And then here I'm doing the teen girl's bedroom. That's right. So the teen girl bedroom is a little bit oddly shaped because she's getting a tower, a really nice little tower section, and I didn't really know what I wanted to do with the tower, so I'm just setting it up as a office area for her, for doing her homework. She can do it right there. She has her bookcases there. She also gets a very large wardrobe section, very important if you have a teen girl. You know, I know all about it. Selena is almost a teenager. I mean, she's 13 years old, going on 14. She isn't that big into makeup or such, but she has a quite of collection of clothing. She actually has a little section in my wardrobe. Yeah, I needed to make room in my wardrobe, and I had already so much clothing. I had to pack up some of my clothes into boxes just to make room for her. So for the new house, I definitely gave her a very, very, very large closet, because I'm not giving up any closet space anymore. So yeah, a lot of closet space is a must when you have teenage girls. Oh, and I love this. I mean, look at the office. There's so many little plants there. I think it looked so nice. So, and then here we are at the kids' bedroom. So this kids' bedroom is actually designed by Sadie. This was her making. And she was like, okay, mommy, I want this, and this color. And you also need to do the unicorn. We needed a unicorn, but she was really indecisive of her color palette. So we are changing the color palette quite a few times, because she wasn't happy with how it looked with the dark brown. Then she wanted white. And then I think at one point she wanted a little bit more blues. And, you know, we were back and forth between colors. I think this is the final color palette that we're going for, but I'm not sure. I don't know anymore. She was confusing me so much with her insistent, mommy, do this, mommy, do that. But we had a lot of fun. We definitely had a lot of fun creating this bedroom, and that is something that we do a lot. Usually one of the rooms, she chimes in and says what colors, what objects she wants to see in there. So yeah, she was like, no, those beds look messy, mommy. She wanted the white ones. And then she also, the rug was everything for her. That unicorn rug, she loved it. And she also wanted a Void Critter station. I couldn't make it work anymore because she was dead set on 2 beds for her and Selena, although I don't know why Selena got her own bedroom in this house, but you know, she was dead set on having another bed there for Selena. So it's a double bed. And yeah, so that bedroom was designed by Sadie. And we had so much fun doing that together. And also, if you have a suggestion for a bedroom design that you want to incorporate in one of my other builds, because usually when doing mansions I have multiple bedrooms and sometimes I don't know what to do anymore. That was the case with this mansion as well. I didn't know what I wanted for that bedroom, and that's why I called in Sadie and I was like, okay Sadie, that's the kid's bedroom, go all out, tell me what you want in there. But you can do that as well, because like I said, I have a few lists running right now. There will also be a room suggestion list with just color palettes, also with color palettes and how do you call it, interests. So if you're like, okay, this simmer loves the ocean and she loves the color purple, incorporate that somewhere, I will make that happen. Or maybe this sim is obsessed with boy bands, I will try to make a bedroom like that. So yeah, again, let me know that suggestion as well at the comments down below, and I will add that to that list that I'm gonna start as well. So the room here that we're creating is a guest bedroom. So this is more for the grandparents. I definitely have my mother in mind when I was building this. When she comes over here, we live very far apart. She lives in Rotterdam. I live in Belgium. It's an hour and a half drive away. And for some people, that's like not much, but for my mother it is, because she doesn't have a driver's license. So commuting here, I need to pick her up, so that's like an hour and a half to her, then an hour and a half back. And then if I should do her home the same day, so if I should take her home the same day, it's like an hour and a half, front and back. So it's like 6 hours drives in one day, and I think that's a little bit too much. So that's why I love to incorporate her own bedroom so that she can sleep over and I can drive her back the next day. And then here we have the nursery. So for the nursery, I added in a baby bed and also a toddler bed, so you can have an in-betweener there, utilizing a little bit of the First Pet stuff pack, because I love that pack. Don't judge me. And it's just a really cute little nursery. I made a changing table. I'm hoping someday along the road they're gonna free the babies, and we're gonna not really free them. I don't want to leave them all over the house again like I did with the Sims 3. I don't want to lose my baby again, but I do want to pick up my baby and then maybe move them to a changing table, and then when we're done there, move them to like a little it's like a playpen that you can place them in and have like a mobile above it, so they can lay there and look at the mobile and maybe be a little bit more interactive, because now you can just click on it like an object and do stuff with them. I would love it if my baby would just lay there in the playpen and you will see like a little hand, go up, like they want to touch the mobile what they can't reach, and like a little giggle on their face and maybe kicking of the legs. Selena did it a lot when she was a baby. She kicked her legs all the time. And if you are wondering what that room was up in the attic, it's for the butler. I know, I'm awful. I placed the butler in the attic because we had a little bit of space there. I like playing with butlers because they're quirky and never work right, and they always give me a giggle. So I thought, let's do the butler up in the attic. You can assign that room to him. He can sleep there. Or you can give him the guest bedroom. It's up to you. But I would have placed them in the attic just for funsies. And then here creating lots of seating areas. I like to do that in my hallways when I have mansions. There's like so many dead spaces where you cannot really make a bedroom because you're taking away natural light from the hallway. So I don't really know what I want to do with the dead spaces. So I make little seating areas, little areas where the kids can sit, read a book before bedtime, or just, unwind. And they don't want to go downstairs, but they also don't want to go to their room. They have a little bit of a space in between. So yeah, here furnishing the final areas of the house, the two little sheds. So we have a parking lot on the back, as you can see, that is for the family, or when patients come over with their pets, they can park there. And then here we have two little sheds, and this is more for the gardener. So yes, we have a gardener. No, yeah, we have a gardener in the game. That's right. You can hire a gardener. I forgot about that. I should play this game a little bit better. But yes, this is the gardener's shed. So he only uses this. The family definitely never opens up the door here. He has his own woodworking table. He's gonna have a little bit of, his own equipment here and there. So this is where he does his flower arranging. So he's a gardener, but he's also a handyman, He's a gardener, he's a handyman, or maybe you have two of them, because I am gonna add in some stuff in the shed, so it would be, it would make sense if you would have a handyman and a gardener, because they're gonna utilize, they need two people for that, but you will see that a little bit later. But yeah, this is so this side is more the handyman side, and the other side is more gardener side. And I'm adding in a poker table because I had this weird idea that, my employees had this own little area in the mansion that they would use for, blackjack nights and, having, these little parties, just in between the help, so that's why there's a world globe there, so they can, get a little bit tipsy in between working hours, and they can play poker there, lose all of their wages again. And there's also a darts board that they can play on, That was the idea that I had behind that little shed, and the owners definitely don't know that all that stuff is in there because they never go there. I mean, they don't have time to check up what the help is doing. So the help is doing some shady things in the little shed. I mean, I was thinking on adding in a double bed, but that would be wrong, Mona. But it would be so much fun if maybe, there was some drama between the help and maybe, I don't know, the wife or the husband, you never know. You can make some drama. But I was like, no one would get why I would add in a double bed in the shed. So I didn't do that. But I definitely thought about it, that it would be so funny if I did. So yeah, and that also gives you a little insight on my play style sometimes. Sometimes I do weird things with my Sims. It's a little soap opera sometimes, but so much fun. So yeah, what I did add in a little bit of curve to the roofing. That is what I was doing, and here perfecting a little bit of the outside areas, adding in a little bit more bushes, a little bit more landscaping, and also adding in, that laundry line, a swing set, of course, for the kitties, playing around a little bit with terrain, because I wanted to do something there, but I didn't look right, so I just left it as is, added in a little bit of dirt, from usage, and also a kiddie pool, a toddler pool, and that's it. I think that's all I did for this little section, and then we're probably gonna do outdoor lighting, if I have that correct, because there's no light. No, I think there's no light outdoor at this point. So we're gonna add that in, and I think then we're done with the video. So I'm hoping that you enjoyed this video. Oh, and a little bit of terrain painting, because there definitely was a lacking of terrain paint. A little bit more depth. We definitely needed that. So that's what I'm adding in here as well. Could have cut this part out though, but I forgot, so it's fine. So yeah, I'm hoping that you all enjoyed the video. I very much enjoyed creating this mansion. This was so much fun. Leave your feedback, suggestions down below, like I said in the video, and hopefully I can add that all to my little list that I'm running. And that's basically it, you all. So yeah, here just doing a little bit of the lighting, because that's definitely necessary for such a large mansion. And then we're gonna head up over into screenshots. There will be many screenshots. So yeah, that's basically it. So again, I'm hoping that you all really, really liked this video. I had so much fun making it. Leave your likes down below if you did. It helps the channel out so much if you do that. You have no idea. It makes the channel grow so fast if you do. And if this is the first video that you're seeing from me and you're actually liking, my babbling, then welcome. Subscribe if you want to. Hit the notification bell, and you never would ever miss a video of mine. So that's awesome. So I'm hoping that you all are gonna enjoy your weekend. It's Saturday here, and hopefully I will see you all very, very soon in the next one. Bye bye!